Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, what Trump and Elon are doing is completely reckless. And I think what makes this whole mass layoff stuff worse, they're not even researching the departments that they are eliminating. Well, today they let go the nuclear safety staff, the people that oversee the nuclear stockpile that belongs to the US. They let them go. Now they're scrambling after realizing they should never have let these people go. They're scrambling to find all of them, and they're admitting that they don't know how to get in touch with all of them. I think it's safe to say Trump and Elon have no clue to how nuclear stockpiles work. But these folks got let go. Wouldn't it be a good time for this place to get attacked because they did something so stupid? I'm just saying. So, I can't believe this. So, you let these folks go. Now you're scrambling to rehire them and you don't know where they all are. How do you not know where they are? Aren't they on payroll? Don't you have to give like personal information about yourself in order to be on payroll? Address, phone number, bank account, for those that do direct deposits. How do you not be able to find these people? Wow. This is a major blunder, y'all.
300 people who manage America's nuclear weapons. So these are incredibly specific technical jobs. They get terminated in this effort to shrink the government, and then they get brought back when somebody goes, whoa, 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 wait a minute, all cuts aren't the same. This is a problem. What's your reaction when when you hear how all this went down?
Well, I guess my first reaction is I hope they actually do go back. I think they're not under any obligation to. And my second is that it speaks to this sort of ethos that we've seen to all of this cutting, which is that it is cutting for cutting's sake. It is, we're going to reduce the number of employees we have. We're going to reduce the number of programs. We're going to reduce the amount of humanitarian aid, scientific research, you name it, just to hit a number. And in the process of hitting that number, if we lose really critical things, really important missions, really important research, if we lose the people who oversee the nuclear stockpile, so be it. I'm glad that they are trying to reverse this. I hope they're able to. But I think that this is what is happening in every agency across the government. It's just a very highly visible, critical example of it.
Right. But of course, the point being that, sometimes being glib about what you're going to do needs to be followed up with careful, thoughtful decisions.
This goes back to what I was saying. Just because someone's rich, it does not mean that is the right person for the job. But these folks, they still want to believe that, oh, well, if somebody's rich, they have to be smart to become rich. No, some people are idiots that just inherited money. That's what they are. They're not the smartest person out here or the sharpest tool in the shed. You just pick someone with money. And what good is that for the country if they're not doing things that make sense? So, National Nuclear Security Administration officials on Friday attempted to notify some employees who had been let go the day before that they are now due to be reinstated. but they struggled to find them because they didn't have their new contact information. Again, why is Elon in charge of firing people exactly? Why? So you didn't think the people that are in charge of your nuclear weapons were necessary to keep. Uh-huh. America, at this rate that you're gonna be doomed in no time. It won't take too much longer at this point. An email was sent to employees at NNSA and obtained by NBC News. They said the termination letters for some NNSA probationary employees are being rescinded, but we do not have a good way to get in touch with those personnel. That's so dumb. Oh my god. Do you know, y'all, do you know what vulnerable state the US is in right now? I'm just asking. You know, you know how MAGA is, these Trump support. They think they got an answer for everything. And most of their answers are always lackluster, and not very impressive at all. The individuals the letters refer to had been fired on Thursday and lost access to their federal government email accounts. NNSA, which is within the Department of Energy and oversees the nation's nuclear stockpile, cannot reach these employees directly and is now asking recipients of the email, please work with your supervisors to send this information once you get it to people's personal contact email. So not only did they fire them, and I was reading a lot of these people when they're getting fired, Elon kicking everybody out, they're being told you only got 30 minutes to get out. So I guess once they're out, they immediately start eliminating their accounts and any type of security clearances they had. And now you're sitting here talking about, we don't know how we're going to get in touch with these people. Oh, man. Wow. President Donald Trump's administration has acted with unprecedented speed, in some cases, questionable legality, in seeking to cut large portions of the federal government, laying off staff, and ending contracts. But the speed has resulted in complications, including firing people agencies actually want to keep. So they're going so overboard with firing people, they're even firing the people that they should be keeping. Like the people that's in charge of your nuclear weapons. Yeah. You might want to keep them, especially if you yourself don't know how to use one. Know what I mean? The emails come after multiple staff, all civilians, they were all civil servants that got let go at the NNSA received termination notices late Thursday, according to a source with direct knowledge of the notifications. And they said in the subject line, it said notification of termination during probationary trial period. The NNSA is tasked with design, building, and overseeing the U.S. nuclear weapon stockpiles. Determination notices, which read effective today, came within hours of a Russian drone strike. And I guess it hit the Chernobyl power plant over in Ukraine. Well, the NNSA tracks nuclear risk in Ukraine, including through the sensor system. The NNSA saga comes as the Trump administration executed mass firings through the federal government this week, primarily slashing the jobs of employees categorized as probationary. Wow. I guess you should not be approaching these firings as a one size fit all, you know? Now, what good is it to have a nuclear stockpile and you let all the people go that know how to use these things and know how to monitor any possible nuclear activity going on in the world? You let them go. Uh-huh. Didn't they say that, like certain people were the best to lead? Y'all looking real sorry these days. Actually, but you've been looking real sorry for several decades. So, anyway, y'all, this is the craziest thing ever. You're going to have to tell me what you think about this whole thing in the comment section. And just notice the deflector. See, whenever they can't fight you back appropriately, y'all, they turn it into personal attacks. You're a racist. It's you people like you that cause divisions. When you hear that said, they have nothing to fight with. So they try to reduce it down to a personal attack. That means they have nothing. They have nothing. All tapped out. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.